Hey everyone, this is a review of a small mod, another furniture, which adds functional furniture in the style of vanilla Minecraft. Before watching, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and if possible, you can support me on the boost. I will be very pleased to eat the action, will greatly help the development of the channel and the release of new videos. And let's move on to today's review. Let's go, and the first thing we will look at is their chairs. 8 varieties are added here corresponding to all vanilla types of wood. With their appearance, you will no longer need to imagine that this is not a beautiful wooden step. In fact, it is a chair. Replace it with a real chair, which you can even use sit down and it will look cool, not only from first person, but also from a third person. And to sit down, press the right mouse button, and to get off accordingly. Shift chairs are made in 3s at a time according to a fairly inexpensive recipe, 2 sticks and 3 boards of the type of wood you want for your self chair. But what should I do if I want a normal table on which I can even put something? I'll tell you in this mod. They also add from the Steely in the same way. They come in 8 different wooden variations. If you place 2 tables next to each other, they will combine into a solid decoration, which looks just great and works in general. In any direction, you can create a connected table of any shape, and they do not have to be made of. Now, I have the same wood combined with oak and spruce steel, and like chairs, they will turn in the direction where your character is looking, due to which you can create unique patterns on the surface or even use them in some other decorations. For example, in this room, thanks to them, I made very cool parquet on the floor or shelving near the wall, and just a table decorated with vanilla blocks looks good. You can make tables according to the recipe that you see on the screen. But even if they are not enough for you to diversify the interior, then shelves will come to your aid, which also comes in wooden variations. They are worse, both in terms of the creation recipe and in functionality when placing the shelves. They will be connected like this. With the right mouse button, you can place absolutely any objects or blocks on them, and then on the right click as well. Pick up on the shelf, you can place 4 different objects. This can be either a single block or an object or behind glasses, and in this case, they will be displayed differently. When the shelves are destroyed, all their content spill out onto the floor, and if you want to put it on it, for example, pot with a flower, then you won't be able to do this if you place it directly on the shelf itself. But if you aim at the block above and right-click, then you will put the block on top of the shelf, and then you can, for example, plant a flower like this. In addition to the main purpose of the shelf, you can use it as part supports or other load-bearing structure, as well as to create a beautiful desktop at which you can sit by candlelight and, for example, write a book. And if you suddenly want a little privacy, shutters will help you here, which can be placed, for example, on windows, and they work similarly to vanilla doors, unlike which, by the way, they do not require a solid block underneath at all, but in general, they are initially created as a single block. They are double in this way from half blocks of any wooden work, like a horizontal hatch. If your window is too big and you don't have enough small shutters, then you can always put another one on top of it. They will connect into one solid large shutter, and you can do this ad infinitum. Creating such solid shutters great, and shutters for any window size horizontally, by the way. They do not connect only vertically. This can be used not only to create windows, but also to create doors of any size. Be it a door for you, your pet, or some kind of more gigantic door than is generally possible in Minecraft by analogy with previous wooden decorations. These blocks available see other types wood, but if you still want to use them to decorate your windows, then let me introduce you to an alternative, which are curtains. They are created from wool of any color and 2 sticks, and can be painted if this curtain is white when placed. They look not at all like on their icons, and also have a slight swaying animation, similar to that of vanilla names from Minecraft. When you right-click, you can adjust the state of the curtain, whether it will be lowered or folded. When connecting 2 curtains located next to each other, you will not interact with them one by one at the same time. Unfortunately, they are not connected vertically, but they can still be used for a wide variety of decorations, as well as to create, for example, a curtain on, but curtains in all the variety of possible colors will look like as follows, and they have the same colors as the stools. The next block that is added in this mod is crafted from sticks of boards and a block of wool, 3 pieces each, or from white stools of any dye. Apart from a pleasant appearance, they do not stand out with anything special. And on them, like on chairs, you can sit on the right mouse button. Shift, respectively, to get off. Falling onto a soft stool of height reduces damage from falling, and also slightly throws you up as if you were jumping on the bed. By the way, you can also jump on it, and it fits very well into various decorations, for example, from it, you can create some kind of high chair. But if you're already accustomed to all the comfort that is added in this mode, then you may need a call for service, a new decorative block. Usually, these are used to call a waiter or hotel employee, right-click mouse to play the corresponding sound. All this is even accompanied by beautiful animation. But unfortunately, except for roleplay, and this is not applicable anywhere, because even when using a diet, this block does not emit a signal. And by the way, it would be very cool if the developers add this. And the last thing added by the Another Furniture mod at the moment is boxes for plants for crafting. Combine any 3 boards, 2 wooden half blocks, and also 1 land, and get 3 such items when placed. You can connect them into one like this, but remember that they can only be combined in straight lines, so a cross on a cross or 2 on 2, 3 on 3, and so on. You cannot combine them, and you can't place them either. You can not only completely mount them on the wall, in this case they will be attached and will have a model similar to the shelves that I showed earlier. And you will also be surprised on the plant box. They are used to plant plants in them by pressing the right mouse button. While holding such a plant in one block, 2 can be placed at once, and they don't have to be the same. They can be different, but you can plant just about anything there. And through some experiments, I found out that seedlings of ordinary and flowering azaleas are planted here, any varieties of vanilla. 1 block flowers, visor rose, sea cucumber, mushrooms from the upper world, and nether, and also ordinary bamboo, of course, and vanilla pots in which you can plant dry bushes and cactus. This is a little short, but it's not at all critical because these blocks look just wonderful. A plant planted there or seedlings cannot be fertilized with bone meal, and when such a block is destroyed, they fall out in the form finally. I'll add that with these plant boxes, you can come up with a lot of cool combinations. Not only hang them on the wall, but also place a shelf on the wall on which to place this box, support several connected boxes on the fence, and or simply place them on tables here. It all depends entirely on your imagination, and that's where the content added by the Another Furniture mod ends for now. I personally really liked it, and it fits very well into the vanilla style before us. I just want to come up with unusual combinations related to combining the decorations of this mod for improvements to various Minecraft conventions, like when building a winch from a whetstone and a chain, and a few simple similar ideas in the process. I shared today's video. If you play with this mod, maybe they will even help you. Be sure to write in the comments how you like this mod and what you liked and didn't like about it. It will be interesting for me to read. And comments also help promote videos and develop the channel, as well, just like your likes. But with that, we will say goodbye today and see you in the next video on mods. But good luck to everyone, bye-bye.